Okay, so it's the end of the month and we're going to rock this out. We've got today, well, a few hours left today, and we've got tomorrow. So, Magic Week, here we are. We're going to rock it out. So, first things first, what I always like to do is try to write down 3 things that you're grateful for today. Just start out, let your mind think about that stuff before you start hammering away. Plus, it also kind of, for me, it makes me stop and just think. And I can get focused on what I need to do instead of my mind going 5 million different directions on what I need to be doing in the house or what the kids need, or just stop and think about it. So we're going to just take a few minutes and do that.
Love the 3. That was so good.
Okay, once you get that, if you haven't already done your social media post, that'd be your next thing that I would want you to do. If you've already done your social media post, and you're posting in your stories already, if you haven't done if you've already done your social media post, do a story. If you've already done your story, do your happy birthdays. And if you haven't done any of those, start with your Facebook first, and you can always go back and do the others. And if anybody needs a sample message for birthdays, what I normally do is I send one that just says, "Happy birthday. I hope your day is filled with many blessings." And I just leave it like that. And anybody that comments back, a lot of times I'll say, a lot of times they're like, well, thank you. I'm like, well, I hope you have something very special scheduled or planned for your special day. And usually it gets them talking. And so you can start conversation. And if it's somebody that you don't normally talk to, it's a great way to start the little bit of conversation without bringing plexus up. You can still just start those conversations. Okay, once you get all that done, I just posted on Facebook. I was saving it for tonight. Normally I have them all scheduled, but I wanted to kind of save it for tonight. And I did my birthday messages this morning already. I try to do them in the mornings. I do forget, but I do try to do them in the morning so they wake up to them or, something. Okay, so next thing, relationship building. Again, when people message you back on the birthdays, that's a good way too. But I would love to take at least 5 minutes and go and comment and like on non-plexus people posts. Start doing that. You can even go to their stories. You can do just their thread or their stories and like and comment. Because a lot of them you can now comment on the story and leave comments there. So I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes.
So pretty much stories right now, is that what you said?
Stories or their thread.
Okay, okay, got it.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Amber. Cherra, do you want to tell them what we're doing right now really quick?
Yes, so right now we are going and commenting on stories and threads through Facebook, but to non-plexus people. Just comment and don't say like hi or, start conversation. If somebody's um, showing their food, because we all know people like to take pictures of their food. They're showing their food, you'd be like, oh, how'd you make that? Can I have the recipe? Start conversation with them. And on stories, you can kind of do stuff like that now too. There's a little, you can either send them a message or there's a little button you can click and it just kind of comments on their stories. You can do either one. It would help if I would unmute. It's been 5 minutes. So next, I want you to look for new people that you can add to your friends. If one tip that I had to take, when I first started, I didn't have a very big social network because I was trying to protect my family, and I didn't like to add people that I didn't know because I would post about my kids and stuff like that. So I started joining groups and talking to them in the groups and then adding them as friends. An example that's working really good for me right now is since I have ulcerative colitis, I joined some groups of people who supporters for people who have ulcerative colitis. And in that thread, there's usually always somebody asking, what can I take that's natural, or stuff like that. So I start commenting, and then we become friends, and I start building the relationship with them. That's just an example of adding new friends with this. So go through. We want to add new people to our network. And another suggestion that I've learned, I thought I was building my network by just going and adding friends. I learned after 3 years that's not building your network. That's just adding people and hoping and praying they add you back. That's not building anything. So one thing that I started doing is seeing how many mutual friends we have, and then going, messaging them and say, "Oh my gosh, we've got 5 mutual friends. How have we not come across each other, or have we? And I just don't know." Or just kind of sparking conversation with them and building the relationship that way.
And that's what I love about this business is we're continually learning. Like that was something new for me too. When we heard that, I was like, oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah, it makes
good.
total sense.
I know. Do you want any music or anything playing? Or are you good?
It don't matter.
Okay.
And I know it's the end of the month, and we really need to be messaging people about the sales, and we will get there. I'm trying to work down the list, if not jump ahead. It's so easy to jump ahead, but we have also learned that you've got to follow the process. So we'll do one more minute. Okay. Next thing I would love for us to do is to go into your back office or virtual office, whatever you want to call it. I'm not even sure what to call it anymore. And I want to look for credit card declines, or I've noticed too that there's some people that can have ACH declines, and that's a bank decline, if anybody doesn't know that. If you are new and don't have anybody on there, which is fine, I want you to go and go and comment on some more posts. Work on your stories, posting in your stories. And connecting with people, messaging them, even if it's a friend or a family member. But I had caught one of mine with a credit card decline. They got a new credit card, but I'd caught that earlier. And then, and she went on and went ahead and placed her an order and now gets 10% off because she had a credit card decline. Right?
There's a lot of auto, like people's renewals today that didn't process. And so this is a great opportunity to even offer them like, hey, I know it might be something different right now. Maybe this is different timing. Maybe this is God's timing. Didn't want to see or wanted to see if you wanted to start fresh and start new with 10% off. If not, pop in here and just let me know. So that way I can get your account cleared or whatever that looks like. Either way. So it works out. So, okay.
And after you check your credit cards, I would also look at your perk report. I have gotten away from that. I used to be so good at checking that every day, and I have gotten away from that. I can definitely tell. I can definitely see how those that have larger teams can get away from that. Okay. Once you've done both of those, we're gonna do some scary stuff. I want you to contact 3 people about the business. So 3 people about the business. Think of friends, coworkers, family, neighbors. Go in your friends list on Facebook. You realize you have friends that you haven't talked to. And if it's somebody you're like, oh, I don't want to ask that person. You probably need to ask that person. And it doesn't matter if you think, oh, well, they have money, they're not going to want to do it. You're making the decision for them, and that's not fair. Let them make the decision. Believe me, I do it too. And I'll type out the message and I'm like, no. And then I just close my eyes and I just hit send, and it is what it is. It'll either they will come back and say yes, no, or ghost me, or, but I didn't die. So, and another good tip is on your messenger, the green lights at the top, you can see who's on right now. That might even be even scarier because you know they're on. They might see it right away. Okay. I even challenge you to even try to do one or two, all three, voice message them. It is one of the hardest things for me to do. I get it. Um, but we've got to do the scary things. And I did one to a dream teamer. So we'll see. So even if they say no, it's fine. It doesn't mean no forever. All right. So the next one is follow up. This one, I would love for y'all to start reaching out to potentials, to customers that you already have, anybody that has been interested before. We've got to let them know that right now, 10% off, $1 membership for newbies. If this is a suggestion, I love crunching numbers. So if you have anybody that's wanting to sign up and they just want to sign up with the triplex, I would probably tell them to go ahead and do the free shipping, or not even mention the 10% off if you don't want to, just say free shipping. If they're going to get the bigger packs, I would do the 10% off because they're going to save more. So it's completely up to you. That's just my opinion on that. But I have I've had two people so far, two customers of mine that have not ordered in the last few months order because I've reached out to them and told them about the 10% off. So go back to, and I have a few that have their subscriptions set. They didn't buy nothing this month, but they have them set for June 1st. So I went to them and I'm like, hey, why don't you go ahead and do it now? And you're going to get the 10% off and just move your subscription out to, a few more weeks in June. So you're still getting them both months, but they're going to save more now than waiting June 1st to do it. I understand some people might not be able to paycheck, stuff like that, but reach out to them. And one of them did. So just think about that when you're doing it. It's a really, really good sell. And I cannot believe that they are doing 10% off or free shipping, $1 membership, double cruise credits. I mean, come on. It is unreal. And we've got tomorrow and a few hours today. So I don't know if anybody has watched, I know Cassie has been sharing it like crazy, but the video with Christina Williams in it. And I love the way she put it. Last chance, the last chance time, because like she gives an example of like Costco, or not Costco, Kohl's, where you get the rewards and you've got a few months to use them. Well, Kohl's is going to send you an email saying, hey, use these. And then, when you got a month left, when you got a week left, when you got a few days left, few hours, you're getting emails constantly from Kohl's. What normally happens, because we're all human and we're all busy, we wait till the last minute. Like, oh, I gotta go use that coupon, or I gotta, before it expires, let's go. So don't think you're bugging people, because, and I really like her take, and I think that's one of the reasons I really love her. I love her. And I totally agree with her. If you're bugging them, they're going to unfriend you. If they're not unfriending you, you're not bugging you. If they're not unfriending you, you're not bugging them. And we just came off a long weekend. People are not on their phones constantly, maybe not as much as we are, but it's not nothing against you. It's not, they're just busy lives. So remind. A lot of people are going to be thankful that you're reminding them, especially like right now, maybe they just put their kids to sleep and they're just now getting to their phone. So don't think you're bugging people. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you or unfriend you. So don't worry about that. So make sure you get it out. Last chance. We've got till tomorrow. I always tell my people 10 p.m. Central Time, because I don't like to be coming down to the wire, because it's 11 p.m. Central Time for us, for the end of the month. So I always say 10 o'clock, and that gives me a little bit of wiggle room if I need to help somebody or adjust something or whatever. So start reaching out to those people. I am sorry. I am back. My iPad died.
You're good. I didn't even have, I wasn't even looking up. You're good.
As we're kind of coming to the end, I want everybody to, look into some trainings for yourself, mindset, especially at the end of the month. Tomorrow being the last day of the month, sometimes doubt starts creeping in, and we start getting disappointed. So, tomorrow look up inspirational quotes, or throw a motivation video on, find a training on mindset, just to help get you there and to fight off. I completely get it. We all go through it. A book, read your Bible, pray, whatever you need to do to help set that mindset for the day. So look into doing that. And I hope y'all were able to get something from this and grow yourself, because this is very, very scary for me, because this is my first time doing this. So yay. Do the scary things. And we'll all grow together. So even if you're new, do the scary things and it'll come up. So thank you, Hannah. Look at you rocking it in a doctor's office even. See, you can do this anywhere.
Anywhere. Exactly. And that shows good leadership of coming in whenever you can. Like that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So proud of you, Cherra. You did amazing. I'm going to stay on if anybody wants to stay on for one more hour. You do not have to. But I usually stay up till 11 and try to rock out some other stuff. So,
and if anybody is looking, bye Hannah. If anybody, so what I was going off of was our action sheet. It's just a simple action sheet.
love that one.
So I put mine in a, what do you call it? A page protector.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or you can laminate it and you can write on it if you want to. If you need, some people are visual and need a checklist. One of us can get it to you if you need it or whatever. But that's kind of what I was going off of. It's similar to the winning day. I just figured that one was a quicker one to run off of than the full winning day one. Plus we gotta rock out the last month. We got goals to hit.
Amen.
So.
I love.
All right, you want to stop the recording?
Yep. Let me find it.